Hi everyone, this is Anson from AnsonAlex.com. And first of all, I just want to apologize if you're offended by this picture. It's part of my culture and it's the example I'm going to be using today. It's a deer that I got last November during hunting season. I got it mounted. It was my first buck. And when I set it as my wallpaper on my Mac computer here, you'll notice that the photo is upside down. So in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can take a photo that is appearing upside down when you set it as your wallpaper on a Mac and flip it around so it is the right side. So I hope the video helps and enjoy. Okay, so the photo that I'm using for my background is this photo right here. It says photo.jpg, and you'll notice when I look at the thumbnail, it looks like it's the right side up. However, when I set it as my background, it turns upside down. And I think most of you are probably going into your Apple menu system preferences and going to the wallpaper section and looking for a way to turn it around, and you can't do it in there. You actually have to do this in iPhoto. I tried doing it in preview. I opened up this image in preview, rotated it around so the thumbnail was upside down. I figured, well, the thumbnail's upside down, but when I set it as my background, it should be right side up. And it still was upside down. And the reason for this is because this photo was taken from a smartphone. I actually believe this one was taken on a BlackBerry, but it also might have been an iPad. And if you hold your iPad, your iPhone upside down and take a picture, it gets recorded as being upside down. So when you actually import the photo and use it for something, it appears upside down. So that's how the problem started. So to fix it, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this photo.jpg in iPhoto. So I'm going to go to open with, and I don't think it's an option here, so I'm going to go to other, and I'm going to scroll down and find my iPhoto. So when I open that up, you'll notice as iPhoto opens here that when this picture comes up in iPhoto, it appears that it is the right rotation, the right orientation. It appears that it's facing us the right way. So what we actually have to do is we've got to export this photo, because in the format that it's in, it has some little metadata in there that's saying flip this photo upside down when you use it for something, because the camera was upside down. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to double click on this photo to open it up big here. And all we need to do is export this photo. We've got it the right orientation here in iPhoto. So if we export this photo and basically do a save as, it's then going to record that this is the right orientation for the photo. So I have this photo open in iPhoto. I'm going to go up here to File, and I'm going to choose Export. And you can choose the format you want. I'm just going to do a JPEG, and I want the quality to be maximum for this photo, but you can choose whatever you want. And then I'm just going to hit Export. It's going to ask me where I want to save it, so I'll just put it on my desktop and I'll call it Photo 6, just so we know what it is. And I'm going to hit OK. It's going to export it, and then I can go ahead and I can just quit out of iPhoto because I know this is going to work. You'll see I now have this Photo 6 on my desktop. It appears that it's the exact same photo, but if I right-click on it and say Set Desktop Picture, it's going to take a second for it to kick in here, so we'll give it a second. And you'll notice, once it does kick in, there we go, that it's now right side up. So these are the exact same photos. And just to prove to you that I'm not doing any camera tricks, if I go back to this old photo I was using, right-click on it and say Set Desktop Picture, you'll notice it's going to take a second, but you'll notice that it goes upside down again. So that's all you have to do. Go ahead and open it in iPhoto and just export it as a JPEG, and you will have your wallpaper the right way up. So I hope this video helps. If it did, I would really appreciate a thumbs up here on YouTube. And if you want to see more technology tips and tutorials, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's all I have for you today. This is Anson from AnsonAlex.com.